guys, we just bought a ginormous horse trailer from the salvage auction, sight unseen. It's got a little bit of damage, but can we fix it? Let's find out. So this is the brand new to us 2014 Bison Stratus trailer that we bought sight unseen online on an auction. We've bought from these auctions before, but this is our first time buying a horse trailer. So I'm really excited. I've got some big dreams for this trailer, but before we can do anything with it, it needs a bit of work. So let me take you guys around with us and show you guys what we need to fix. So if we head over here, this is where you're gonna see the bulk of the damage. This tire actually blew out, and then the other one was pretty close behind, so it's missing the, what's this piece called again? The trim? Fender. The fender. So this is the bulk of the damage. When the tire blew, it took out the fender, and that's most likely what took out these two windows. And there's a little bit of scuffs and scratches from that damage. We gotta order some parts and get them replaced. These were already missing your typical D-ring ties. There's 4 on the trailer and there's only 1 that was left intact. So that was some questionable decisions right there. But, and then for the drop-down window, it's missing one of the drop-down latches right here. So these drop-down, I don't know if we're gonna replace it with the exact same type of drop-down window.
Because they're super expensive. Yes,
we've already talked to the dealer and they're like, ridiculously expensive per window, but they drop down and then they've got a little bar so that they can have more airflow without actually sticking their head out, and that's just more like if you're parked. I wouldn't actually want to drive with it open. I've seen too many horror stories of horses with their heads hanging out. Yeah, so the ones we saw online to replace, the only difference is they'll still drop down, but instead of having a handle right here to open and click into place, they had like more just like a latch, so you can open and then do what you need to do and then close it. And I think for us, what we have in mind, I don't like driving with these windows open, drop down. I think it's just an accident waiting to happen, so it doesn't really bother me that they won't be able to be latched open. Yeah, and it'll easily save us like $1,000. This window, like just this window, is like $700 all said and done. So just adding to the price of the trailer, that'd be $1,400 just on the windows. And the ones that we're looking at that serve all the same function that just don't have this exact same latch system, it would be like $600 for the pair. So it's a lot more affordable option going into it. And then there's the storage. I've kind of started moving some things into the trailer. So you can see I've got a little bit of feed in here, but it's got a good amount of storage, which is really exciting, in the manger. And then you can see where Neutrina Triumph. But, so that's what we got. This one needs to be replaced. I was really proud of myself. I went to the store and I bought replacement lights, and I replaced this one and this one already, and only to come home and realize I forgot to buy that one for the top quarter. So I'm gonna have to buy another one. So this is the back end of the trailer. I've got a little bit of stuff in here right now. So you guys can see it's got your standard saddle racks, and then this is a collapsible tack room. So if we didn't want to have saddles back here, we wanted more space, this is really easy to just move over. You can see all my junk. Not junk, but it definitely needs to be organized. Let me just latch that back. And then here you're gonna see I've got a few parts, but this is where Vhagar or any other horse would go. Tom's like gonna sneak in. So these are all parts from the tires. Scoot them over so I can show you guys. So you guys can see, here's the fender that was on the trailer. They actually threw it on the inside, so we have it, but it is not in great shape. But it's still here. And then we've got mangers in the horse area with drains. So if I'm feeding with water buckets, they can drain out. I did start cleaning the trailer, but it's still a bit dirty on the inside. So I need to clean it again, I think. But let me open the dividers and you guys can see. So just got a regular divider for the first one, and then it actually has a stud wall, which is really exciting if we have any horses that kind of kick a bit in the trailer. Well, we'll throw Vhagar in here later and see what she thinks. I'll have to clear it out a little bit, but we'll see. She has not been in the trailer yet because we are still cleaning it and getting it all ship shape, but I think it'd be good for her to practice trailer loading. She was really good when we picked her up, but since she went through the auctions, I don't really know a whole lot about what her experiences with trailers have been. And it's better to just give her some practice runs getting in and out before we actually move the trailer or take her anywhere. So it'll give her an opportunity to kind of adjust and get used to it without any traveling involved. So yeah, so stud wall going through. This is an escape door that you saw from the outside, and then there's just a little breast.
For who to escape? For the horses to escape?
You know, I've seen both, so it's more for the person to escape. But if you're in an emergency and you need to unload a horse, or you need to unload this horse first, I have seen where you open the door and you can move this chain. Oh yeah, this is for when you're moving. You tie the horse in the trailer so they don't try to turn around in the slats. And this is the original tire that got blown out. So we've already ordered new tires. We just need to get the new tires on the rims. They've already got here, but this is what caused all the damage. And probably because it's like a 2014, so that's an 11-year-old trailer.
Math is hard.
I haven't actually read the numbers on this tire, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's an 11-year-old tire, because it's still a Goodyear tire, and the back of this trailer says this trailer runs on Goodyear.
Are you tall enough to do those?
I am not really. I have to stand on something. I'm short. It's a tall trailer, but we have a very tall horse. Vhagar is 16'2", and she's only 3, so she'll probably finish around 17 hands or so. So and my lovely husband is in love with draft horses, so we needed a trailer that was going to be tall enough for a draft horse. So we need a tall trailer. So this door, actually, it's a walk-through door. It goes to the living quarters, but I'm going to show you guys from the other side around. So for the right side of the trailer, there's not as much damage. It's more just like your regular wear and tear of an older trailer. So this awning, it's been eaten by the sun. Oh, our other D-ring.
Yeah.
This is the only one that's survived the previous owner.
That's where the good horse was tied.
Yeah, this is either where the good horse is tied or it was a 3-horse trailer, so this is just the one they didn't use. And then all the lights were good on this side, and the awning has sun damage, which is really typical, especially here in Texas. It was a Texas trailer, I believe, right, babe? It's a Texas trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Texas trailer, so the sun is everywhere here. So that'll need to be fixed, and then this
awning needs, like, it's loose.
Yeah, this awning
some screws or something.
Yeah, it's missing. It should have screws here and higher up, and it's currently zip tied together. It's missing. It looks like it's missing. Yeah, it's missing the bolt at the bottom, and then just the actual awning itself is super eaten by the sun. But okay, so I will show you guys the inside, and it's a work in progress. I've already started cleaning up the inside, but it was absolutely disgusting when we brought it home. I won't go into too much detail because it was disgusting. But yeah,
Wasn't that bad?
The bathroom was that bad. The rest of it wasn't too bad, but the bathroom was that bad. Okay, so let's go inside. And it's missing a step, which I think is what this was for. Welcome to the inside of the trailer. I've got a bunch of cleaning stuff thrown around right now. And don't worry, that is a brand new scrubber. That's why it's hanging right there. And this is the mattress that came with it. So we're gonna replace all of that. And it did not.
This mattress is super springy.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't sleep on that.
No, it's like you can feel every single spring, and then with how dirty, like dusty and everything the trailer was, because it was like the windows were open and stuff for a little bit. So everything got so dirty. I don't think I could sleep very well just because it was dirty. So we're gonna have to replace this and clean the carpets. I've already done an initial clean on the floors and all the surfaces, but I think the floors could use another cleaning. And then I have not vacuumed the carpets yet.
Yeah, I need a vacuum. So this is one giant slide out. So all this goes out and
yeah,
it gets really big.
all this opens up and gets really big, which we can show you.
Cool.
All right, so here we go, guys. We have double the space. And you might notice that there is something that is typically here that is missing.
Yeah.
There's normally in trailers, there's like a couch and then some sort of dining area. And this trailer did not have anything when we bought it. So we will...
Previous owner must have ripped them out for something.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that was built and bolted in aftermarket. So I don't know what they did. So this is the kitchen, the sink, everything. It's got all my cleaning stuff is kind of hanging out over here right now. But this opens up to a double sink, regular size faucet, lights, cabinets, microwave, kitchen, and yeah, so it's a full kitchen, freezer, microwave, I mean not microwave, refrigerator. Yeah, there's just literally storage everywhere, which is great. And then in the bathroom, it is a very large bathroom for a trailer. So
manure happens.
Manure happens. That is just a part of life.
Oh, we didn't put that, by the way.
No, yeah, so some of these things were like still secured to the wall, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna rip them off or
Cowboy
not.
words of wisdom. Never kick a fresh turd on a hot day.
Drink upstream from the herd. Don't drop your gun to hug a grizzly. Never miss a good chance to shut up. Trust everyone, but always cut the cards. Never squat while wearing... That's a good one. There are two ways to argue with a woman. Neither of them work out. So, yeah, whoever had this trailer was a bit of a character. I pulled out some red velvet curtains and some other different decorations, but these were kind of funny, so I left them in here. And this is just more... I have not cleaned out these cabinets
we
yet.
got a brand new vent.
We do have a brand new vent lid. And
some stuff.
Yeah.
That I don't want to touch.
And we got another full-size sink. I was really excited. We've had a trailer before and it did not have this much like counter space. And then you've got a full mirror and more storage in here. So like everything you could need will fit in here. And just a ginormous shower. The shower is huge.
It's for your horse.
And then this is your little escape room.
And there's Vhagar.
Vhagar's coming to investigate what's going on.
Check this out. Oh!
Vhagar being crazy.
She is, but I think she's trying to play with Poe. Oh, here she comes. Poe. Oh, it's because Poe has
Poe has her ball.
And Vhagar's like, that's my ball.
Vhagar does like the Jolly Ball. She didn't for a while, but she does like it now.
And then Tom's chill. He's older, so he's just chill.
Hey, Tom's just an old man.
Yeah.
I'm fat and hippie, and
Poe gets jealous.
Poe is just a baby too. So I just caught Vhagar, and I'm gonna practice getting her into the trailer. She hasn't gone in it before, but I want to start getting her used to it so that when we do start going hauling, she's ready for it. Give her a good look. What are you looking at? Okay. And let her come where she can see it come in. Sniffy, sniffy, sniffs. Sniffy, sniffy, sniff.
She don't want to go in?
No, I'm letting her sniff it. I haven't really asked her to take a step.
Oh, she don't like the trailer. We got to get a new one.
No, she's just not sure. We're giving her a second. It's a big step.
I always thought they had ramps so they could just walk up.
Not you, Tom. Get out of here. Tom's like, I volunteer. Here. Here we go. It's a big step. Okay, so Vhagar needs more practice getting into the trailer, and that's gonna take a little bit more time than we have today.
We're not gonna rush her.
Yeah, I don't wanna rush her. She's not acting scared of the trailer. She's just not confident with this big step up. And you know, that's just gonna take time. She's a young horse, she's still learning, and we're just gonna give her a moment to see and figure things out and not rush her too hard. This is our new trailer, and we're really excited to start working on it and take Vhagar on some adventures. I want to start taking her to some trails and also take her out to an arena so she can get experience in the arena since she's used to riding out here in the field. And we're just really looking forward to getting it ready and fully functioning so we can start using it. We'll be taking you guys along the journey of getting this trailer fixed up and ready to go. I hope you guys enjoy watching our videos, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bye.